we have left. Now we've traveled over to the forest over here.
We're over in Wonderland.
Exactly. Over, what is it? Over the river and through
the woods. Yes,
Off
absolutely.
We go. To our next presentation, which was made available first in August. It's the only order of the year for all 3 of these LED decorative trees. That's right. There's no choice of, do I want the small and the medium, or do I want the small and the large? Or, no, you get the small, the medium, and the large. They have on the small, 22 LED lights, the medium has 32, and the large has 60 of them. A 6-hour on, 18-hour off timer to each of these. The burlap it comes with as well?
Yes, absolutely. Each base will come with that burlap wrap with the beautiful pine cones on the bottom and then mini pine cones running throughout it.
Super easy decor, and the price could not be more friendly. $69.98, shipping to you for free and on an easy payment plan of $14, saving you today $29 from the everyday QVC price. Let's talk about how we decorate with this.
So for me personally, right now in my home, I have these set up on a larger side table that I just needed a little bit of life. I needed a little bit of decor, but I wasn't sure how to get it because sometimes I like it to be all everything and all Christmassy, and then other times I just want a whisper of something festive. So what I did is I stacked them deep. So you can have them like this in a triangle, and then I have a little Santa statue right next to it. So it gives it this really beautiful soft background. These can be placed into pots if you want it to look like it's a little potted tree. We can do that as well. But this can also be an individual tree for separate rooms in your home. So maybe you want to put this in the corner in the dining room. Maybe this goes into, you know, the powder room, and then maybe this goes into your grandchild's room that they use, or your little one, because little ones always love an individual tree.
Well, I think being able to give it to them as like it's their own tree, and I don't mean like physically give this to your 8-year-old, but if you have an 8-year-old grandson or granddaughter that's coming over, maybe spending the holidays, having this waiting in the room when they get there, maybe with some ornaments, and together you can decorate it for the time that they're going to be with you this holiday season. It's not too late to be able to get this home and to be able to have that little tree, and then it becomes theirs. It becomes their tree that they go to every time that they come over for the holidays. But it's also great decor for the winter. So I feel like I don't think would you decorate with this outside winter? You probably could.
Would I keep this outside of winter? You could if you lived in a cabin. I think absolutely. If you lived somewhere where you have those beautiful cedar trees, kind of bringing the outdoor in. But this absolutely, Justin, is something that through those winter months, after we've taken everything down for the holiday, and we need a little bit of light, we need a little bit of cheer. This is a really great way to cut those corners, to add a little bit of softness. And from far away, and even with the lights off, these have a really beautiful, realistic look on them. So you could take the LEDs off as well if you wanted to, because they
and then use it as like a fairy light.
Exactly. They have their own pack on the back. This is where the timer is going to be, 2C batteries, and it just has a little loop here. It's just twined in, and then it hides really nicely in the back. But if you were like, you know what, I love these, I want to keep them out, but I don't want the LED lights only during the holiday season, you just untie it, and then you have a set of fairy lights.
I love that you can use those fairy lights elsewhere too.
Absolutely.
You're getting all 3 of these trees at home for $69.98. It's shipping to you for free. If you want to break these up in different rooms and different spots around your house, that's great to do that, but you can also use them all together as well. This tall one, it's tall. I'm literally like hiding behind it right now. The tall tree is going to sit at 13 inches wide and 36 inches tall. Your medium is going to be 12 inches wide and 24 inches tall. And then that small tree is 19 inches wide and 16 inches small. When I see the small and the medium, I feel like you could do a table centerpiece with it.
Absolutely.
I feel like the tall is probably too tall for that because you're going to totally be in front of
it depends on your house. If you have one of those large, grand dining rooms, go for it. Or maybe you have the dining room that nobody goes into, so you can just kind of make it look great. But yes, these are perfect for tabletop designing. Absolutely.
Item number on this is H472107. Remember, this is like winter decorating, so it's not too late to be able to get this home, throw some ornaments, use it for Christmas, but then it's going to go into the winter for you as well. Want to give you a reminder of something that we had earlier in the show in case you missed it.